Welcome to another episode of India Roundup. My name is Paloma Quadras, and today we have the top headlines from the world of business. First up, Google tax row. US technology companies want action against India. Escalating the global controversy over digital taxation, the United States has initiated investigation against India and 9 other jurisdictions, including the European Union and the United Kingdom, for imposing or considering digital services taxes with the potential to hurt American companies. This move could flare up trade tensions if the United States decides to slap punitive tariffs at the end of the probe. The Office of the U.S. Trade Representative said India adopted a 2% digital services tax in March. According to the committee, once such a levy is imposed, the income arising from the relevant transaction won't be subjected to income tax to avoid double taxation. The foreign firm won't get credit in its home country for the equalization tax paid here. Many analysts feel the levies would raise the burden on the digital industry and run contrary to the government's campaign for digitization. Next up, the Income Tax Department cuts relief to taxpayers as revenue mop-up thins amid lockdown. With the lockdown imposed at the beginning of the financial year affecting its revenue collection significantly, the Income Tax Department has started the proceedings in all pending tax assessments matters, particularly in metro cities. The National E-Assessment Center, in communication to all chief commissioners of Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai and Kolkata, said the embargo to e-communicate with the pool of taxpayers has been lifted with immediate effect. Reliance Industries is the first Indian company to achieve $150 billion market capitalization, says Mukesh Ambani. RIL Chairman and Managing Director Mukesh Ambani on Wednesday announced that the oil to telecom behemoth became the first Indian company to achieve the market capitalization of $150 billion following the stake sale in its Jio platforms and the company's rights issue. Ambani said that his company has fulfilled the promise of being net debt-free ahead of schedule, and also announced that the search engine giant Google as a strategic investor in Jio platforms. He said that Google will invest Rs 33,737 crore for 7.7% stake in Jio platforms. Blackstone plans $599 million for Indian Office Real Estate Investment Trust IPO and more Asia real estate headlines. Following the success of India's first REIT last year, Blackstone is headed back to the subcontinent public markets again as the US private equity giant and local partner K. Raheja get ready to raise $599 million for an office park. Mindspace Business Parks Real Estate Investment Trust, an Indian operator of office complexes backed by Blackstone Group, plans to raise as much as Rs 4,500 crore in an initial public offering and use the proceeds to pay debt. Also in the news, Singapore's real estate struggles are likely to drive down mall and high street rents in the first half of this year, according to a recent agency report. China Vanke, the third largest home builder in the mainland by sales, issued an apology after it came in for heavy criticism for the poor quality of its homes on an annual consumer rights television show. Amid deteriorating finances, India Inc.'s credit profile continues to worsen. At around 21 downgrades a day between January and now, the finances of corporate India continue to deteriorate. Close to 3,936 firms have been downgraded during this time, while only 593 have been upgraded. Downgrades have been rising steadily. The first 9 days of July have seen 161 downgrades. Businesses, whether in manufacturing, the non-banking financial companies space, are stressed. Last week, Moody's Investors Service changed the outlook for JSW Steel to negative, while S&P downgraded Delhi International Airport to B+, as it anticipates a slow recovery in traffic in the wake of travel restrictions. Entities need to register as data businesses on crossing threshold. Entities such as hospitals, banks, and other industries which collect, store, process, or manage data in any form must also register themselves as data business. Once they cross a certain data collection and storage threshold, a 9-member committee on non-personal data governance framework has suggested in its report. The new authority will be on the lines of the Data Protection Authority envisioned in the Personal Data Protection Bill of 2019. It should have powers to regulate all data businesses and decide if any mandatory sharing of data is not done by entities collecting or managing such information. IndiaEU Summit decides to set up high-level dialogue to address trade irritants and foster progress on free trade pact. India and the 27-nation European Union unveiled a 5-year roadmap to further strengthen their broad-based strategic partnership and decided to set up a high-level dialogue to address trade irritants to boost economic ties between the two sides and foster progress on the long-pending free trade agreement. Prime Minister Narendra Modi described India and the EU as natural partners and asserted that the partnership was important for peace and stability in the world. And this reality has become even more evident in today's global scenario. Recognizing each other's strengths and mutual synergies, such as their role in pharmaceuticals and research, the EU and India agreed to intensify cooperation in response to coronavirus, including availability, accessibility, and affordability of COVID-19 tools. Reliance Jio Glass will let you conduct holographic meetings. At their annual general meeting this year, Reliance Industries announced Jio Glass, a Snapchat spectacle-like mixed reality wearable. As people are stuck at home during the coronavirus pandemic, these glasses will help users attend holographic video calls from the comfort of their own homes. The Jio Glass comes with high-resolution display and high-quality audio. The company also says that Jio Glass supports all standard audio formats. In terms of weight, it only weighs 75 grams. The glasses come with a cable that lets you connect it to your phone and then connect it with the internet. Well, that's it for today's episode. Thanks for watching. Do like and subscribe to our channel. Till next week, stay safe and take care.